Since 2015, CCMP has been on an incredible journey. Some in this room were with us when CCMP was only a prayer and plea for God's direction around a fire pit. Some of you in this room are new to this body and perhaps seeking God's direction for you. Wherever you are in this journey, you are welcome here. God is writing our story, even today, and we invite you to be part of what He is doing.
We also invite you to take a look into where our story began, so that you can also appreciate what God has done in the story of CCMP. Like Todd said, CCMP was birthed around a fire pit with a small group of committed believers.
Our origins are humble: a converted horse barn, dirt floors, blue jeans, dogs around a pot-bellied stove, and a solid biblical teaching. God knew we would outgrow that building, so He allowed circumstances that pushed us into the cafeteria of Mount Pleasant Elementary School.
Despite fears that what made us CCMP would disappear as we grew and changed locations, God taught us a very valuable lesson about our identity. He was with us in the barn He converted to a church. He was with us in the school cafeteria He converted to a church.
And He is with us now in a mill that, you guessed it, He converted to a church. You see, we lost nothing when we moved locations except a building. And He showed us that church is not a building. It is not the walls. It is wherever God is with His people.
During the pandemic, God stretched our vision even further and challenged us to seek His people by streaming our services. We realized that He was calling us to reach out to those who were not with us physically, but seeking a connection. We obediently answered the call, and now we have a very active online presence with hundreds of views weekly.
And here we are today with you, seeking His direction for our next steps. Part of the way He guides us is through providing strong, godly leadership.
Cecil Moore oversees our general grounds and operations, as well as facilitating our supply inventory. And if you're looking for him, he can usually be found on a softball field.
Stephanie Burris is our administrative assistant. She takes care of accounts payable and receivable, filing, and building access. Stephanie also facilitates correspondence and helps maintain our social media accounts.
Stephanie Leonard is our KidMin director. She communicates and directs Kid Ministry volunteers for 7 different classes in a Christ-centered curriculum that is provided and planned by Mary Snow. She plans and implements events such as VBS and Sunday Fun Days. In addition to all that, she works hard each week to prepare a welcome, engaging, and exciting, clean, and festive environment in the KidMin building.
Robert and Joy Whitley oversee the worship ministry in its many layers: music, visuals, videos, instruments, and supporting the pastor and the production team. Robert and Joy design, organize, lead, and participate in the worship experience each week. They also maintain the church calendar and promote upcoming events.
Jason Shive serves as assistant pastor at CCMP. God called Jason and his wife Amanda all the way from China, where they were serving as missionaries, and brought them to us at CCMP. Jason assists with all pastoral responsibilities of shepherding, discipling, preaching, and the daily administration of CCMP. In their free time, Jason and Amanda are also very active in the CCMP student ministry, The Tribe.
And then there is Pastor David Snow. He is our seasoned shepherd who has served in most every pastoral capacity imaginable. Some know him as pastor. Some know him as coach. Many know him as friend. But all know him and his wife Mary to be servants of God called to lead CCMP with wisdom, passion, and discernment.